to the stream. Let me get my Sims 2 soundtrack going. We're gonna play some Sims today because we've got a legacy house to finish. This is gonna be a big one. It's a big house, but it's gonna be a big day because we have a lot to work on still with this, and it's a high pressure one because you know how I get with these. But hey, we didn't bulldoze a single time. And now we're too far in, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we survived that at least. But hello and welcome back, everybody. What the heck? Furry, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. I've been live for like 30 seconds. Thank you so much. That is extremely generous. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Wow. What the heck? Right as we get live. Well, let me show you the situation then. And then we can look around. Make sure my game capture's on and stuff too. All right. Well, how is your day been, chat? How are we feeling on this fine Thursday? Hold on. My Vixella is in my house right now, but she's leaving soon to go home. So forgive me if I am, if it looks like I'm texting anyone or anything like that. Anyway, I did share to stream, but she did know about that. What? CM, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. 25 gifted subs. I've been live for a minute. What is going on? We just got here. Okay, well anyway, this is the situation with the house. This is what we're working on today. If you're new to this, let me kind of explain. So I've been playing this legacy challenge. Furry, thank you for the 50 gifted subs. What is happening right now? I've been live for 2 minutes. I haven't even said or done anything. This content is like very low quality right now. Thank you so much for your generosity. Wow, that is so kind of you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. And everybody else, thank you for the resubs and stuff. I am so grateful. I feel like I feel like I haven't even started yet. There's like so much going on. Thank you so much. The legacy build is clearly, it's a big day. We're all very excited, right? That's so cool for so many people in chat though. Like that's really awesome. So thank you so much. Wow. Okay, so what was I talking about? The legacy build. Okay. So we've been playing this legacy on my YouTube channel for a while. We're kind of like starting the next generation of this Bell family. I call it the Nightmare Legacy Challenge because we play on short lifespan and it just, a lot of like chaotic things happen all the time. It's not really on purpose, it just sort of has worked out that way. And we're moving to Nordhaven with the next generation. And so I wanted to build like a cool sort of townhouse thing in this world for us to live in. So it's kind of like two houses. You can sort of see the difference, like one here, one over here. But we've got like this older section and then like a really cool modern addition on the building. So I was kind of trying to have this like fancy, like basically glass box attached to it. So our sim, Leah, is going to be a lawyer. She's going to live in this side. We've kind of started working on the downstairs. So you can see like her dining room. Here is her kitchen. We've got a bathroom down here. And then this will be a big fancy living room in this area. And then she's going to have like a lofted office basically upstairs above her living room. And then she has an upstairs where the kids and like her parents and the rest of the family will live in these bedrooms. I haven't decided who's going to be in which one yet, but she has a brother and her parents, and then eventually she'll have kids, so we've got space for them. And then upstairs, again, is like a massive primary suite. What the? I think it deleted my stuff. But this is her bedroom and like her ensuite bathroom. She's got a closet. So this is kind of like the top floor belongs to Leah and her future partner and stuff. So she's got kind of a cool layout over here. In the back, we're going to try and figure out a spot for this podium for her to practice on. There's going to be a pool. There's going to be a lot of cool things out here. I haven't put furniture out here yet. And then this building, it's like only downstairs and then in the basement. This is going to be my robot's apartment. So we have a plan for what Nina's place is going to look like, but we're not going to do that just yet. So she's going to have like her own apartment. This is the thing. Just as somebody goes, no Nina, Wrong. Nina has her own spot. She's gonna have like space for her kids and like a robot room and all kinds of things. It'll go on the gallery, yeah, but not until it's done. I'm not gonna upload it unfurnished or anything. We'll put it up when it's finished completely. Well, Nina sort of has to live forever unless there's some sort of like tragic accident again, because she's a robot and the robots are immortal unless there is some sort of tragic accident. But I would like to avoid that if possible. If it can be avoided, I would prefer for Nina to not end up in any sort of situation like that again. We shouldn't even speak it into existence. There's already been more than one occasion where we've had to deal with stuff like that. So anyway, hopefully that kind of explains where we're at right now. And we should be good to go. It's for my YouTube Let's Play, hey, the one that I've been playing on YouTube for a while now. Is this legacy? All right, but I think we've covered it all, so we can start building, yeah? Where are we putting the graves? That's a different save, so we don't have to worry about the graves in this one. These tiles in the kitchen are from For Rent. They're cute, right? I really like them. Okay, I'm gonna start working on the living room space though. That's my first plan. We just gotta get rolling because it's gonna take me a long time to build this, so I can't keep stalling, chat. We gotta go. We gotta go. All right, I'm gonna put black wallpaper behind all the windows. So it looks like one solid black wall. And then we'll do some other stuff. I kind of like how it looks. It's just like a very different section of the building. And I like that about it. I like how it's like a complete departure from what the rest of it looks like. Time to lock in, truly. Oh my god, there's like not even any lights in this part. Wow. If I make it nighttime, we should probably look at it at night so we can see if it's bright enough, right? Maybe we could get like a cool pendant light or something. I don't know. I seem less stressed than I was last year about the fundraiser. Well, to be fair, last year, right before the fundraiser that we did in May, which we're doing again this year, I'm still stressed, but I think I'm handling it better. Last year, Snap got cancer and had major surgery and was actively still healing and doing like honestly really bad right before the fundraiser happened. And so it was like maybe the most stressful time of my entire life. So it was it was a very different circumstance the month leading up to the fundraiser with all of that going on, you know, because she, like, her healing process was kind of rough and like, yeah, she was not doing great, which was hard. Yeah, it was a year ago. It was a year ago that happened. She had the surgery in April. So that was a rough time for sure. Oh my god, and the Stardew speed run. Oh, Stardew Valley having they did like the Stardew Twitch Rivals right before the fundraiser. So the few days leading up to the fundraiser, we were hosting the like Stardew Twitch Rivals thing, and I was trying to like figure out it was a whole thing. But that's not as stressful as what happened to Snap. So I guess I handled that part a little bit better. But anyway, it was what Snap was going through was a rough time that definitely contributed to last May being worse. You know? Okay. Wow, I really like the idea of this room a lot. I'm excited about this space. Is that big light below a skylight? Oh, I guess it is partially below a skylight. Dang, that's annoying. We could scoot it over this way instead. Have it be like... Yeah, it's not clipping anywhere. That's fine with me. Okay. Let's get a good fancy TV too. I want this one. The Plasmatron 3000 flat screen TV. There's a pink wall in the bathroom. Oops. Fixed. No worries. Problem solved. Should we do like this sort of thing as like a floating TV stand? I don't know. This is not the one with the glowy color behind it, no. I didn't use that one in here. It's smaller and cheaper, the one that has the glowy color, so. Not that it's cheap, but the glowy one is smaller and cheaper, so I was gonna use this one because it's like a little bit more expensive and like better. I feel like that's not really the vibes. Like, I want to have a rug that has a little bit more, I guess, like, color to it. We need to have, this one has pink in it. It has like the pink and the stripes. So maybe we could try to embrace that if we try hard enough. We could probably make that work. The fish for the fishbowl. What, do you think that matches though? Oh, I like the fish rug. Maybe we could use the fish rug in her office upstairs so we can still use it. Because this is the fishbowl room. That's what we've been calling it. So that feels right. I'm trying to decide what kind of couch I want to use. Not you. Sectional is an interesting idea. I struggle with the like colors on a lot of the sectionals, but we could do it in the light blue and then try and incorporate more pink elsewhere. I love this couch though. Let's look at this. Maybe we could curve it like really nicely. I never ever use this sectional item really anymore, so. If we did that, and then if we had like a big lounge chair or something over there, it might be kind of nice. It might be kind of cool. Okay, let's see about a lounge chair. Not big enough. And maybe it should be pink. No. Other was better? Uh-oh. Well, we always use that one, so. Hey guys, with so much love and respect for all of you, it would be really nice if we could be friendly and polite in the way that we criticize the build. You know, like, maybe we don't have to scream no in all caps, and maybe we don't have to call things ugly. Like, you could say that you like a different sofa, but you could say it, like, in a nice way, and that would make it easier for everyone. We would all have more fun that way, I think, if we were, like, friendly. You know? That would be good. Thank you so much. And we're just getting started, so let's not panic too much about it. We don't really need to worry, because we're still figuring it out as we go. Oh my god, I hate the lighting. Why must you do that to me? Oh, I want to like this stupid plant so bad. And yet, it consistently breaks my heart. I need something big. You know what I never use is this one. But this, it's like big, but it's short. And I don't really want it to be short. I want it to be like tall, so. Maybe we could use the new, this isn't really that big. Oh, actually that's like not big at all. Never mind. Boo. The one from Businesses and Hobbies isn't that big either, but it fits okay in the corner. And it doesn't have any weird lighting bugs to it. And sometimes you just gotta take what you can get when you're playing The Sims 4. Sometimes that's the best that you can hope for. The rug that I'm using in here is from Businesses and Hobbies, this rug. Okay, so we talked about pink chair. Are we still team pink chair? I actually like that a lot. I wonder if we can make that work somewhere else, though. I guess it's not really as, like, modern luxe kit as the rest of it is. There are these which are pretty funky if you wanted to try them. It's kind of a cool vibe. I think that we could do that. And your sim can still get up here. They just have to walk through this little tiny spot, but that's fine. We can even scoot them back a little bit further, basically like as far as they'll go. Give you some more room to get through. How's that look from the fishbowl outside? Wow, could you imagine if your living room was like fully on show like that to just everybody? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they come in a lighter pink too, but I kind of like them in the more bold pink. This would just be a nightmare. You wouldn't want to hang out in here with everybody being able to just see you all the time. Maybe I'm projecting, but I wouldn't want to hang out in here. It's embarrassing. They're just walking down the street. They see you on the couch, like in your pajamas. It's no good. Nobody wants that. This one has the lighter color too. Should we do that piano? I don't know. Add curtains? Oh no, I like the fishbowl. We've been calling it the fishbowl for days. We are very attached to the idea of the fishbowl. Okay, so there's a lot of discussion. Let me just do this now so we can stop spamming about it. There is discussion about lemons and limes on the bar. Okay. Hold on. This is gonna be really annoying. I'm gonna have to like fully alt place the thing again, but it is what it is. Lemons and limes on the bar. Then there's chat about the columns not being modern enough. Here's the situation with the columns. The columns are, oops, that's clipping. That's no good. So the columns were like a whole thing the other day. We had, when we first started building this, the most annoying time trying to figure out what kind of column we wanted to use and like which one was best. And I kid you not, we tried all of them. Like every column that you're thinking of switching to, oh, we tried that one too. Like there was a lot of talk about the columns when we first started this. So I'm not gonna change the columns in the kitchen because the kitchen is sort of like the older part of the house. I don't really know, like, I don't know if you're trying to imply that we should like split it up like this. Maybe it should be black in this part of the house because it's just like a different section. I don't know. It's a little weird, I feel like, this space. So I'm not sure how to best do it, but yeah, I actually didn't like the black. I don't want to do the black twice. We need to find a way to like connect the two sections. Because we're in like a weird, I don't know, this, oh, that can't be done. But yeah, we're in like a weird area right now where like this is like the middle of like a modern and old part of the house, which is hard. So we'll have to figure that out too. That's okay. Maybe we could do that. Maybe I'll put a mirror above it too. Something like that. A little table in there. Maybe a photo wall there. Yeah, we need to find more space to hang up our pictures. That's another thing. Maybe I could put this over here then. I need a thermostat too. Black mirror, maybe. That might be the way to like connect them, I don't know. Ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. I spelled that wrong. Spelled that wrong again. Jeez. Okay, I wanted to get from growing together. Oh, I can't use this in black. It bothers me so bad. But we can put a little white set of pictures right there, and that's okay. I actually don't like this mirror being that color. Maybe it could be like a silver still. Spell it wrong is too long. Yeah, it's like easy to typo it when there's that many characters, right? A lot of talk about salt lamps I've been seeing in the chat. That's come up a lot, so maybe we can try it. And you need to go further over. And you need to go further over. Hi, Owen. Happy almost birthday, sorta. That's exciting. Do you have any fun plans for your birthday, Owen? Again, bad. Wow, I've tried this like so many times. That's better. I don't like this being that color either. That's fine like that. The hallway's just an in-between zone. Oh, that's fun. Oh, and I love that. That sounds like a good time. A runner in the hallway. I don't know if I want to put one. I struggle with the size of a space like this. It's kind of a weird shape. You know what I mean? If the hallway was pink too. I mean, we could continue it along this wall. If we wanted to. Then I feel like it's not as light over here. Bathroom kit rug. Oh, the bathroom kit rug would actually be kind of cute right here. That's simple. It's not really using it as a runner though. That's using it more like a rug by the door. Okay. I think that we need to put like... I actually did like the piano being angled in there. I think that that's kind of interesting. We just need to make sure we have enough like plants and stuff next to it and around it to make it feel intentional and cool. Should I put those like under? No. 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 This one might be okay. No. No. I do love this, but I don't really think it's gonna work in here. Oh, maybe this one could work next to it. You angle that the right way. Okay. That might actually not be so bad. I know that people want a small circle rug. I personally am of the opinion that we are lacking in circle rugs in this game. Like, almost all of them are not what I am picturing. Especially, like, I wish this was a little bit bigger. Like, if we had a plain one that was, like, the size of this, but you size it up, it's too big. Like, I don't like the laundry day ones for this, because that's not, like, it's too modern to have that kind of, like, that's not really the vibe. I do not like the golden pink one that I put first for this. Like, the golden pink one with this rug, I do not think works. I love the Modern Luxe kit, but I don't think that it works with this rug. It's like a totally different vibe, so. Like those don't match each other at all. You know? I don't want to change this rug. I based the whole room around it. Guys. You're breaking my heart. Okay, what if we had like a games table or something? I always thought about using this section as like a games room in the back. That was like always the plan going into this. But I need to look at it like this. This is the one that comes with Don Lothario's kit. Dangerous game that we're playing. These are the chairs that we used in the other room. I am not really opposed to using them again, especially since it brings the pink that way and it matches the gold. Like, I feel like that's kind of good. I think it's kind of pretty. What if we had a bigger ceiling light just directly above that? We can have it there because it's hanging above like the thing. We can also potentially do curtains on this wall, but not on the bigger one. It's a little bit more of the pink than I would really like to commit to. But you could put like a little bit of a curtain back there. Well, I guess sort of the charm of this room is the fact that it's all open. Like, I think maybe the charm of it is that it's the fishbowl. So do you think that if we put curtains in there, it takes away from the fishbowl of it all? Also, what if I swapped these? Hold on. It's a little bit smaller if we do it like this. I do actually think that I prefer that. Maybe this plant needs to go over here, and we can put an even bigger one in that other section. This doesn't really work. Oh, these would be so nice to put somewhere. Maybe like even on this. Switch it up. I love this kit. Maybe mount a fish on the wall. Oh. That's a thing that someone might do. You know, some people might consider something like that. Could you imagine if she had a fish randomly? Do you think that's weird? I never use that plant. I struggle with that one for sure. It's because it's a fishbowl. That's why they're bringing it up, which is fun. We could try to put a fish tank upstairs. Like, there could be a fish tank up there. I feel like after we've just got done calling this place the fishbowl repeatedly, like maybe we should have a fish tank up there. And then we have the fish rug up there too. Oh, geez. I think that she should have the computer from my kit because I just love it so much. Wow, door slam. You know what I think that is? I think that's Sasha and Dan going to the airport. Will they come upstairs and say goodbye to us? Who's to say? No way to be sure. With the white and the rainbow? No, let's do it in pink. She already had that computer in the hallway. Yeah, what's the problem with having the computer twice? It's such a lovely computer. Isn't it? Where are they going? To the airport. Sasha's going home. She was hanging out here before her flight this morning. Okay. Let's see. No. Did Shrimp come out to see Sasha? Shrimp came out when she was here. She hasn't been here every day. He hasn't come out today to see her, but when she was here the other night, he came out and looked at her, which is a big deal because he doesn't usually do that with strangers. But every time Sasha's been over, Shrimp has come out and like looked at her, and that's a lot because like normally people don't get that from him. So that's like big bravery from Shrimp to be coming out like that. She needs a research machine, Kayla. Oh God, I don't want to put it over here. I know I said I would, but I just don't want to put one in this room, like literally at all. It's so ugly. But I did have like this whole thing. I was like, oh, I'll put the research machine when we go to the other space. She will, like, it will be very useful for us to have the research machine. We will get a lot of use out of the research machine. Even if, oh. I forget about this one. This is the new one from Businesses and Hobbies. It's less leafy, but it's kind of interesting. Yeah, oh, and we have like another office space. See, this is like her other office space. You see how there's more books and stuff over there? This one is like kind of lacking in books. But I guess, you know, she's got more than one office, so it's probably fine, right? Yeah, 2 office spaces she's got. This sim is doing really well for herself. I never use this little guy. Should I put it somewhere? Maybe I'll put it in the hallway just because I never use it. Maybe I'll put this up here too. Okay. I feel like we need... I feel like... And I hate this research machine, truly. Maybe she could have like a hanging plant. And maybe if she had more of like a filing cabinet sort of vibe. There is one from Life and Death that is like cute. It's like very traditional, I guess. That one's for the bathroom, which is no good. What about a businesses and hobbies sort of table? Like, what if she had like this thing in the corner just for some extra storage, and then she could put her books on there, like the really fancy files. Are they under the book category from, oh yeah. Maybe she could use like those from Life and Death. It's not really cute though, is it? Well, Get to Work has a filing cabinet, but it looks like kind of, old, the get to work filing cabinet. It's like kind of chipped, like it's not the nicest. She can keep her file, pretend this opens, okay? And she keeps her files in there. It's fine. Refined living room has files. There you go. Put this up high, by the way. Let's look at all the things from Refined Living Room. Refined Living Room, we could do like this sort of thing, and there's also like these box sets of books if we wanted to use those. We could put a couple of them. Now that is very office. What if she had like, she could get like a little sculpture, I don't know. Maybe the bust. I'll just put it there. I do think that the fish rug is like not really, but it's so funny that she has a fish rug in the fish bowl that I feel like perhaps we have to keep it. Like, I don't really like the fish rug, but we've been calling this room the fish bowl for so long that you just can't very well get rid of it, you know? This is a legacy challenge house. I feel like we have to embrace the silliness of it all. Well, this doesn't really fit anywhere, does it? It's okay. Is she going to have a cat? No, but she has a dog. That's clipping too much. Painting above the TV. Yeah, I was thinking about putting some sort of big piece of art up here. I don't really know what, but I think that it'd be nice to have like a really large scale sort of art piece. I wish that this one was wide, because that one is good for this sort of thing. And there's also stuff like this that might work at a very large scale high up. It's very modern. It is very modern. Yeah, I was thinking about the eco lifestyle blanket basket next to the TV. I even started searching for it a little bit ago and then I got distracted. But, okay, so there's a couple of them. There's like the eco lifestyle blanket basket, which is really small. And then there's the cottage living blanket basket, which is like wider and more horizontal. I love the idea of a blanket basket. I always get thrown off by the colors of these ones. And I don't really know if that fits like the super modern, like... I do like the color of it though, and it brings the yellow and or the pink and the blue together. I don't like the quilt rack for this. That one it feels too traditional to me. In all the colors. See, like, it's like with the patterns on them. It's cute, but it, like, I don't know if it fits with like this sort of fancy room that fancy modern square glass cube room. Because like, that's so traditional looking. Yeah, I don't know. I just had a thought that maybe it would be good if we got like a radio or some sort of way to play music. Oh, it would have been nice. Do you think I could fit this thing under here? Maybe if I scoot this over. I don't know where to put it. I really do like this though, as like a thing to have. We don't have to have the piano on an angle anymore. It takes up more space that way, which is why I liked it before, but if we want to try and do it not on an angle, have it take up less space. Jeez, this won't stop where I want it to. Have it take up less space. And that gives you more room for places to put this thing. Under the stairs looks good. Do you think it's like too close by to everything else? Now I gotta put it all back. Shoot. Like, is it too tight in there with everything? I also don't like that color. This is the one that matches the wood tones a little bit more that we're using. I think that there's like not really enough of the blue over on this side of the room. But like, I don't really know why I'm even pointing that out, because like, what are you gonna do about that, Kayla? How are you can't put anything on the walls? I need to scoot this just like a little bit more. I do like the candles. Blue unit under the TV. Oh, it's not really like the blue is so dark, so I don't really want to do that. Maybe there could be a floor lamp. Oh. You know what? We could do the blue, this light. That brings it around that way. Guys, we had a lot of discussions about the circle rug situation. I'm sorry to go down this road again, but I didn't like how any of them looked. The circle rugs, it's never what you want of it. It's never the right size. The colors aren't right. The high school years one is too fluffy. I just don't really, this is not, you know. The piano is clipping a little bit visually with the glass, but you see how it's not actually clipping? I don't really want to I want to like scoot it back as far as I can. And so that's like scooted back as far as it can be without it looking like it's clipping outside. Snowy escape rug. We could try it. I don't really want like, there's something about the fuzziness of it that I don't really feel very drawn to. But oh, center that. Might even be better just as white, or like as the cream or something. Because we have a lot of white out here. I feel like that when you look at it top down as like the whole place all at once, it does feel like it's all one room. Oh, we have that record player already. Shoot. I probably shouldn't do it again, should I? If we already have it. Can you put like puzzles on this? Yeah, that way it has something on it. And upstairs. Oh yeah. We have the same record player 3 times. You think a grand piano instead of an upright? It's like a color thing with the grand pianos to me. It would probably fit okay, but like, I don't know, I like kind of like the wood color on that one. Got them on sale, buy one get 2 free of the same record player. They got a discount, so they bought a bunch of them. It's fine. Does it come in pink? The record player? No. Maybe we could put like a dog bed underneath the stairs. You can size this dog bed down, right? And it still works. Yeah, they have a dog. Yikes, 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 yikes. I don't like that color. Yeah, we already have like the dog bowls are over here, so. I don't often always use the dog bed, but it could be nice. We could also just have like the dog toys. We could have that be like... Oh, see, you all say the single record player. I don't think it, yeah, you can't put it on top of the piano. Everyone's like, put it on top of the piano. It doesn't slot up there. And when you raise them up, they start functioning weird. There's a lot of trouble with a lot of the like music players like not slotting where you want them to. Very common issue in this stupid game, but it causes problems. It's very hard to use them because they basically slot to nothing. Almost all the music players are like that. They need to fix the slotting because it's like so hard to fit them literally anywhere. My gosh. I'm really struggling with these because that's too bold of a color. I kind of prefer the like slightly lighter tone of it. Do you think we could keep it like that? With the dog bed down there? Is it too close or is it okay? We could put a couple little toys next to it. I think I like that as the downstairs. Like when I'm looking at it all at once, I feel like it's kind of pretty. Can she still pass through? What, to get to this? Even if this record player doesn't work, I don't really care. They can still get upstairs. She doesn't go behind the sofa. She goes through here to get upstairs. So I'm not too concerned about this record player even working because you already have more than one of them. Okay. Maybe we try a different one of these bookshelves. Maybe we get one of the ones that's like open. Where did you go? Like this? Because that comes in the same colors. Kind of has like that nice gold to it as well. And then we can put some like clutter and stuff on it. You know, like I can save space on there for me to hang up and put up. I just have a lot of things, you know, like I have marriage certificates and like all that sort of stuff and like little collectibles that we've been getting for a long time. So we can just leave this and then put all the collectibles on there. I guess I can make these a gold-ish color instead, potentially. I don't really like them anymore though. Might want to swap the light out. Growing together. Just do it like that so you still have some gold lights, but photo wall above the blanket basket. Well, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like too much. I kind of like the TV being directly centered and then nothing being in front of it. I think we're gonna have a lot of photos in the upstairs hallway when we get over there. I'll show you in a second. There's gonna be a great deal of photos over there probably. Let me just put a few of these for a second so that I can slot it how I want. Wow, that was ridiculous. See, I just wanted to be able to put this right here. All of that just so I could have, oops. Just so I could have that right there. From the Modern Luxe kit, Oh. Why does that... That's like a medium-sized slot, I guess? Dang. I would love to have that in here. I think that's beautiful. Will we get it in like the white and the gold? Or even like the pink base and the gold? Your brain thinks the lights are off center. They are centered. It's just because of the angle you're looking at this a lot. It is centered though. She has this painting and a lot of this stuff already in her bedroom, chat. She's using that a lot upstairs in her bedroom. Let's work on this hallway. All right, so I already have this brick wall meant to go along here where the staircase is. Do you think I should have used this again? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, upstairs hallway. We must remember that we are here to hang up like so many family photos. Like, this needs to be storage of family photos galore along a lot of these walls. That is very important to me. Maybe we can put this thing over there too. Looks cute in the stairs. And maybe I could use this same bookshelf again, because we like that it's got storage, and I can put a lot of my like I was saying to you before about like all the like weird clutter and like collectibles that I've got. I can put like my snow globes and things on here. I don't really want to use the big photo from Life and Death right there, because I have a lot of little photos. Like, I have many generations worth of little photos that I'm trying to find places to display. Does that make sense? So I put those there on purpose. Yeah, it's hard. When you have legacies, like, you really do get so much stuff over the years. Like, you just accumulate so much stuff. And now I have all these random little things everywhere. I don't like that. I never really use the big one. So I might do that one in here. Could be fun. Need a legacy museum. Yeah, but I like living with it. It's fun for me to live with all this stuff. Maybe I could hang up, these can be like placeholders, these diplomas. But imagine we hang up like diplomas or like some sort of, you know, the marriage licenses. Like, we can use that wall for those sorts of things. We can just have this hallway be basically full of all of our things for our legacy that we've been gathering over the years. This comes in pink if we wanted to use it like that. You created a museum for all the collections you finished? Yeah, that's so fun. A lot of people do that. That's what they mean by legacy museum. Like, a lot of people have like a separate lot where they put like all of their cool stuff that they've been gathering for a long time. But I still kind of enjoy trying to find places to put it in the house. It's still kind of fun for me to have in here with me. I'll probably get to a point. I mean, I'm like past 10 generations though, and I still do it. But yeah, I might get to a point someday where I'm like, okay, this is too far. Now it looks ugly, but I still like it. That runner is base game. This pink one I'm using. Not from a pack or anything, just base game. Okay, I might put, honestly, like I might put some more just collectible display sort of stuff on there once we get back, but that hallway is probably good for now. How many of these? I've got 3 of them there, a big one there. I have more there, I have one there. We've got photos around. There's quite a few pictures around this place. I think we should be okay. I have more upstairs too. I think we should have enough photos. All right, so this next room, I don't think you're going to like. because this room is gonna belong to Warren, who is like my current generation heir, and his husband Jace. And he works like in the Grim Reaper career. He lives in Ravenwood. He's died like 3 times and come back to life. And basically, I'm going to use a lot of businesses and hobbies stuff in here, and it's going to be kind of dark. It's going to be very different from the rest of the house. I don't care if it's different from the rest of the house. I think that it's kind of funny that it's like so different. And I enjoy that. Like, I like that about Legacies. It's very not so berry coated. So it's going to be different. It's going to fit his theme, not Leah's theme. And that's all right. Because we know that it's for like the previous generation. He shouldn't have to change himself just because his daughter likes pink, you know? That just wouldn't be fair to him, really. So keep that in mind, okay? We're doing this on purpose. No. No. Oh, these ones might actually be okay. Depending on what color we choose for them. Should we do like the green and the black? Maybe if we get like a dark... He could have carpet. Like a dark gray sort of carpet or something. I don't know. We'll see. You think black curtains? I mean, we could do them in black, but I kind of like the idea of it being a little bit different. I don't know. We want to fit the vibe of his old house, though. I would even consider giving him a different floor color, and I never do that. The white door is like such a stark... It's like so funny. The door being like bright white right there. Maybe he could have a totally different floor. I think I will. That's so samey to the bed. I don't know. Can there be double doors into his room? Yeah, I wish you could do like the color of the door separately, like per side of the room. Is there a light? There is. I knew it. I could tell there was a weird lighting thing happening on there. Well, that fixes a lot. Well, we can try it like this. Let's use life and death furniture. Side of the staircase isn't painted. Oh, this? Oh yeah, it's not. Wood tone. Okay. So again, the reason that we're doing this, I'm not gonna change the door color because it's gotta match the rest of the house and it's gotta match the hallway. We don't love the door either, but please don't get mad, okay? It's gonna stay this way. We can have the life and death mirror above this one. And maybe we could have like life and death Grim Reaper sort of. That one's creepy. Could put the family portrait. Yeah, you could use the big family portrait if you wanted to. My sim had a baby with the Grim Reaper. His only partner was not the Grim Reaper, but one of our kids is with the Grim Reaper. So we have sort of an obsession with Grim, is kind of our whole thing. Everybody wants a curtain over the door on the inside, but I don't really know if I want to do that too much. I'm not sure. Nina has her whole own townhouse attached to this, Lily. We haven't decorated it yet, but she has her own townhouse attached to this. I can't decide what I want for the lamps. Maybe I will do those. Yeah, guys, I really don't want to put a curtain. I hear you that you want beaded curtains. I understand, like, I've seen... I know. I just don't really know if I want it. I feel like the vibe of this and the vibe of these are just so different that, like, I don't know. I'm not so sure about it. I like it, but it's just like in this room, I don't know if I like it for in here. We could have this because we're like employee of the month at the Grim Reaper business. You know what? The fireplace kind of works. Try the Cozy Bistro wallpaper. Cozy Bistro does have a nice wallpaper. Has like a little bit more gold to it. It'll come in like a similar color palette, but with the gold trim, which maybe is nicer, I don't know. And then we could do like a cozy chair over here or something. A raven. They have a raven in their old house. Where is it? What is the thing called? Oh, I have a raven and I literally don't even take care of it in the old house. It's really bad. It's a crow. That's why I can't find it. Duh. Chat called it a raven, so I just went with it. Got there in the end. But yeah, they would move with their pet crow, obviously. So we need that. Should we do like the life and death rocking chair? Maybe I'll do it in that color, honestly. I really actually like that color, so. And the rocking chair could be kind of cute, especially if they're gonna have grandkids soon. It might be like kind of a fun thing to have a little rocking chair in their room because maybe they take care of the babies and stuff. Put this in here. We can get like a plant or something decorative next to it. Okay. Maybe I'll just put these on here. Simple, but so pretty. Could do them in like, maybe they could be in a dark color. I don't know. Where is this room? It's just on the second floor. Belongs to my Sims parents. Okay. Lighting. Yeah, we can do those candles. Those seem good to me. Maybe get some bookshelves too. But like maybe this one. Okay. Maybe we make this room more yellow toned and then we make it a little bit dimmer or something. I think that could work. We might want to get maybe this, like this set of frames isn't like the cutest thing in the world, but I do kind of like the idea of having more, well, no. Maybe I'll just put a shelf here that has some clutter on it. But like a decorative sort of shelf, like this one. Because it takes up a lot of space. We could do urns. That's an idea. That's an idea. Everyday clutter. Okay. They might want this. Maybe like another little plant or something. Greenhouse. Actually, I'm gonna put this one over here. I wasn't looking for urns and everyday clutter. I was looking for that plant that I just, or that thing that I just put down for everyday clutter. The urn was an aside comment because chat was spamming about urns. I was looking for this from everyday clutter. Dresser clutter from everyday clutter. There's no urns in that pack. There's urns in the base game, and like, honestly, quite a few of them. Should we put all 3? Let's just give him all 3. Right? You might as well. Yeah, I like that too. Okay. Maybe like some books, or Kayla would know where to get urns. Yeah, I would. Maybe they have a diary. They just set it down while they were writing it for a second. Does this fit anywhere? Can I use this, but like size down, please? I love this thing. So cute. I love how different this room is from the rest of the house. It's so funny to me how it's like complete opposite vibe. What about the little mini cow plant? Maybe I should have used that instead of the journal. Or we could get the journal still. Just have it next to the mini cow plant. So they can write notes about who they want to feed to the cow plant or something. Morgan's little slice of home. Yeah, and you know what? It's so him. It's so him. I like it. All right, something for Jace. Well, Jace likes this vibe too. It's not like it's only for Warren. This, I mean, it's like collectively their vibe, you know? So they both like it in here. Also, Jace is not long for this world, so. The guy's an elder. We could give him some dentures or something, like the little teeth from the... Yeah, he won't be around for much longer. Here, he can have his teeth on the nightstand. How about that? I guess we could decorate the nightstands a little bit more than they are right now. It's hard to be an elder on short lifespan, like... You really, and I'm not trying to be like rude or insensitive. You just like genuinely don't last that long. So it won't be his room for much longer. Warren, the other one, is not an elder yet. So he still has some time. He's going to live a lot longer than his husband did because he died a few times. And unfortunately, I'm not kidding about that. So, I was thinking about getting this for his nightstand. Something a little bit weird about your husband being almost dead, clock is ticking, and you have like an hourglass next to your bed that you share with him. Do we keep like the hourglass and a gramophone or something? I'm gonna get really annoyed having this gramophone here. I think the hourglass doesn't work if you have the gramophone. You have to pick one. Yeah, I will find the gramophone annoying. Because you put music inside it. Like when it plays music, it's like, you don't want music in your bedroom because it keeps them awake, but... You know. We gotta have Grim on speed dial, I guess. It's like a, oh god, that's gross. But you know, it's fine. What about from Paranormal we could get this little plant? It's the last thing on the nightstand. I'll put that back there behind the gramophone. Yeah, that's good to me. Okay, cute. Very cute. So that can be their room. I think that this room is going to belong to my Sim's brother. This is the one who is Grimborn. So it's like Grim's son. which I guess he's gonna need to have a slightly, come on, I want my flooring. He'll need to have a slightly similar color theme, but we'll do it a little bit differently. And he has like a real like floral thing going on. His name is Thorne, and he wants to like, he really is interested in roses and like in becoming a florist. Oh, I used that bed before, but what if I did this and we had more of a red thing? And we gave him like quite the rose sort of theme. We also have from Lovestruck. Only problem is I already used it upstairs, so I'm not really like super pumped about using it again, but he has like this kind of thing in his room right now at home, and we could really go back to that. I guess it's different enough that it's okay to use again. It's just like, it's very bold, so when you use this wallpaper twice, it feels like, okay, now you've really used it. Okay, this has like hearts in it. Can we ignore that? Can we agree to just ignore that for a second? He has right now this Lovestruck bed. Oh, I think maybe it was in that color. I don't really like it actually, so never mind. That's fine. He is also still a teenager, so we gotta keep that in mind too. We wanna sort of make it decorated young. I don't really like that one either. Oh. That might be the way. I like that shade of red. I don't like the color of the nice, or the, like the headboard too much, but we can make do with that still, I think. Okay. He's gonna need, we probably do that lamp because it's kind of cutesy, and then maybe like this because it's got some plants and books. Oh boy. Yeah, that works for me for that section. And then he has, because his dad is the Grim Reaper, he has sort of like a little bit of an obsession with the Grim Reaper. So I would be good with getting some like, I guess I don't want Grim Reaper posters too much. But, you know, like it's okay if we have some Grim stuff. That's like fine with me. Maybe he keeps his desk over here. Posters are more teen vibes. Yeah, I agree, but I don't really like them on that wall. But we can make it work. It needs to be darker. The Grim plushie. Okay, that's kind of cute. Like that little teeny tiny Grim toy. I wasn't filtering by the right pack. Nifty knitting. He could put that on his nightstand. Kind of on display. Okay, and this sim is very interested in music and in flower arranging. So I kind of would be okay with him having a keyboard. I think that helps with the teenageness of it all. And maybe he could have like the bonsai tree too, so we can work on his flower arranging for a little bit. Oh, the Grim guitar too. That is fun. Okay. We need a desk chair. I think it'll be helpful for us to have another computer, and I might get a pricey one. Let's get like maybe a corkboard. This is a way cooler room that he has right now. Because his room right now is kind of, I must say, kind of like boring vibes. So he's really stepped it up in this place. Do you think I can overlap those? What if we did just one of the walls, like the reddish color, just so you can see them? He needs rugs too. We could have like a fuzzy rug underneath the desk. And then maybe like, I don't know, I don't really like any of these. No, 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 no. Maybe like, I guess if you do that one, it makes the fuzzy rug bad vibes. There is the rug, he has, I think right now in his room, this one, because it's like a rose, and his name is Thorne, named after roses. So we could give him that on purpose and kind of like shove it back in the corner over there. And then maybe he could get a tall dresser. Like businesses and hobbies, this sort of thing, because it comes in black. I don't know. Scoot that as far into the wall as it can go. And then he gets like a full-length mirror over here. And maybe he just needs some more posters. We have these in like a few different colors, so we could use a variety of Grimm posters. I wasn't gonna give him fairy lights, but maybe we could be nice to him and he could have fairy lights. You can kind of branch out a little bit and get some more lights. I don't like them there. Okay. I made it darker and more yellow in there. On purpose. I don't want to use the businesses and hobbies ones. I like, these are a little bit easier to place because they're like quicker to put together. I like those ones, but they're brighter too. And I don't really want this room to be much brighter than it already is. I kind of want it to feel dark in here, so complicates things. Yeah, we have like the, maybe I could put the picture of Grimm. It is his dad, so we can put that there. I'm thinking that maybe he could get like, you know, from university, they have like this little thing. We can try to fill up the gallery wall just a little bit more. He gets like a random little poster of some sort. Maybe he's a big fan of Foxberry. I like that. It's so funny how just they're like the complete different vibe. When I put this on the gallery, if people download this and they're not used to what we're trying to do, they're gonna be like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's okay though. It's good. It's fun. Daddy issues at its finest. It's terrible. Okay, and then these two rooms are for babies that are not even born yet. Cal, Nina has her own entire apartment. She has a lot of space downstairs. We haven't furnished it yet, but Nina has her whole own apartment. I guess I'll just decorate this one. We can just make this like, I guess this room, we want to be a little bit like I don't know. Just easy for like any sim to move into when the time comes. So we'll make it for like an infant, but there is no infant yet. Basically is what I'm trying to say. Just a neutral little baby's room. Ready for the future. I like this vibe though. I think it's kind of nice. I might even end up changing this once we do have a baby. Like, this is the thing. I don't want us to feel like we're too... Oh, I love that. I don't want us to feel like we've put ourselves in a box because I'm probably gonna switch it up. Should Leah have twins? I hope not. I really hope not. I would prefer if that didn't happen to me. Personally, I've had enough of that recently. Leah was a twin, so I am good there in the twin department. We can like skip a generation. You know? I don't like that. This comes in some cute little colors that might be fun for the kids. Like, we could do this. Oh, so adorable. Let's see. Maybe... Does this come in purple? It does. I don't know. Would I consider Leah having a baby with Grim? Well, no, because Leah isn't interested in men. But also, like, Grim's kind of like her stepdad, which gives me the creeps. So, like, that's out. Like, the Grim Reaper is, like, her brother's dad. So, like, you know, like, that's, no. We can't do that. No way. It's, yeah, no. No. Maybe I won't do this rug. I keep trying to like it, and then it, like, doesn't really work for me. I can put this here. And maybe... No, I don't like those either. Do they know that the Grim Reaper is his dad? Yeah. They're all aware. It might even be fine like this. Oh, what colors do you come in? You gotta admit, it's kind of cute. We can just put it like directly in front of the... What do you think about this whole color scheme? Like, just with it being done there. I think it's kind of nice. And again, the baby doesn't actually exist yet, so if we have to change it later on, like, it's no big deal. And then, because we don't technically have another baby yet, I saw somebody say, like, maybe make this into, like, a wellness room temporarily. I'm thinking, let's just go all out, like, generic skill building, like, put everything, you know? Hold on. 1 second. All right. So, oh, I like the like light green. Maybe it should just stay pink. Well, maybe the light green's better. Put a robotics table. That's gonna go in Nina's house, Merlin. Nina has her own space and a whole room that's set out to be a robotics room. Flower table for Thorne. Yeah, Thorne needs a flower table. We have a lot of stuff that we need to put in here. We might need more space in the future for this kind of stuff, but temporarily, this will work. One sec. Okay. Maybe put like a big set of curtains all the way across the wall. Because she had used these in her bedroom upstairs. We could probably do that again. We have a bonsai tree already. So we do have that. What about... Yeah, I put it in here for the sim who actually uses them. Where am I looking? Modern Lux. Modern Lux. God, we need like a better system for this. Ah! Okay, there it is. They get like so lost so easily. It's a nightmare trying to find things now. I'm gonna put yoga outside, chat. This room it's gonna be hard to fit, I think, some of that stuff in here, okay? Because it's a little bit of a tight squeeze in here. Can only have so much. Where are these bookshelves again? No. Scoot more. Well, so Thorne's only a teen right now, Jar, so we don't really have to worry about Thorne's kids at this current moment in time, because he like just became a teen, so we're not really there yet. Okay. Some more photos is kind of cute, honestly. And maybe there could be like a little set of shelves above this. Oh, I hate the colors of them. I like the idea of there being shelves in here because I kind of like the idea of us being able to put some of my collectibles in there, you know? I think I'm gonna let Thorne stay for a little while. Weird, but not forever. Just for like a while, he'll stay in the house. Thorne's parents are gonna need a room for a lot longer than like normal generations do, so he might not be able to stay for that long because I might not need his room for kids. The new bathroom shelves are quite wide. They're like much deeper, so it's I can show you. They'll cover up a lot more. You see how much deeper? It's like twice the size. It interrupts more of the pottery wheel, which is why I didn't put it there. Just takes up more space. I don't think I'm even gonna use an easel. Like, I don't really see myself having my sim paint that much, but I guess maybe I will put one just for now because we're putting like a bunch of skill building stuff in here. We can get some canvases too. Maybe I'll use the ones from Eco Lifestyle. That's what I was getting, is the curtain rod, and then I got distracted and forgot to finish it. I could do these instead too. These are always kind of cute. I like the Eco Lifestyle ones though. Thorne is the one who is Grimborn. He's our kid that his other parent is the Grim Reaper. So when chat is like talking about Thorne right now, they're talking about the Grim Reaper's kid. You know what? This is good for like filling up the space, which is kind of nice. I do enjoy that about it. Okay. don't like that color. I love that. That's better. Okay. And then paint cans. That's what I was trying to get. Paint cans from City Living. These little guys. Okay, and then Modern Luxe, I want the... I don't like the... Wait, where are you? This, okay. God, this is gonna be so annoying. We gotta make those go away and then put these across the way. And then put it back. Yeah, that's actually too high up. There you go. That's fine. Oh, I talked about it a lot more than once, Arch. That's always been the plan. That's what we're gonna do on the first Saturday of May. We'll start a new legacy on Twitch that day. Okay, let's leave it like that. I don't want to put anything on there on those shelves. I want to leave it for my clutter stuff. I want to keep it on purpose. All right. Well, that's enough space for the Sims that we actively are living with. Let's move into the backyard for a little bit. Oh, and the lot is actually still technically backwards. So let me just like take a screenshot or two, then we can flip it around. Yeah, this is technically the front of the lot. So it's probably about time that we start doing it correctly. See, like when I put it on the gallery, this is the front. We had built it the other way because the lighting is better the other way. But now we're back this way. Yeah, that makes sense, Arch. I saw people earlier being like, I heard a rumor about a new legacy. So that's why I was like, no, it's not a rumor, and it's not like, it's not made up. Like, we're gonna start a new legacy in May. That was always the plan. So that's why I was kind of like, no, guys. No rumor. It's true. I didn't forget Nina's apartment, Gail. We're working on the backyard right now. We haven't even started Nina's apartment. Everybody's really stressed about Nina. It's like come up like a lot of times. They're like, you forgot to build her a room. Why doesn't she have a space? I'm like, guys, don't worry. Nina's got a whole space on purpose. We didn't forget. We just haven't gotten to the inside of it yet. Nina has, I love her. That's why I'm not letting her move out, you know? Okay, I actually don't think I'm gonna put a hot tub there. I kind of want to do an outdoor kitchen thing, but I can't decide if I want it to be here or if I want to put it over here. When will I build the new Legacy's house? Like for the one we're gonna play on stream? We're gonna get like 1,800 simoleons. So new Legacy's house, that's not like a, that isn't a thing that needs set up. No, we're gonna play, okay, guys, let's pause for a second. Let's not panic. I'm gonna address all of your concerns. I'm not canceling the Bell family. Oh my God. Why would I build this and then stop playing? This is for my YouTube channel. The Legacy family that the new Legacy we're gonna start playing on Twitch in May is for Twitch. Not unrelated to each other, completely like not the same. Neither replaces anything. Like they're different. So all is well. This one's replacing Not So Berry, which we haven't been playing because we finished it. So two separate things. YouTube, Twitch, separate things. So completely different. No one's getting replaced. All right. Yeah, like we used to be playing like the Not So Berry challenge on Twitch, and then this Legacy on YouTube, and then we finished the Not So Berry challenge. But now we're gonna have a new thing to play again. Do you think I should put like, I'm not sure what to do. Nina needs to have a garden. It's like a whole thing. I'm kind of wondering about like building myself like more of a grassy space. Well, Merlin, we're gonna make like a new house once we have money with the new legacy, okay? We're not gonna play in like anything we already have existing for the new legacy. And we're also gonna build something from scratch once we start using it. Because when I play legacies, I like to start off with no money, so. I don't like that. So some people like them in the middle. I'm not entirely sure about that. I do kind of like them being all together, like as if they're like one pot if they're in the middle. Because this way they can get around both sides to water things. And it's like not so in the way. I don't like this either, but it needs to be something. There needs to be something there. Yeah, the planter boxes are bugged, but I don't really have any desire in using other ones, so you know, I don't know where that leaves us. I gotta move on over here for a second. I gotta start thinking about the outdoor kitchen because I'm stressing myself out. Okay. Hi, Snap. You came to hang out? Let's use the ones from Perfect Patio. Shall we? Oh, she's all the way on the desk. I think I will do that, and then should... Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess that's why it has to cut into the half wall. Jeez. Let's get a bar. My beloved Nina needs to have access to a bar. It's very important. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I might do the bar out here on the outdoor patio. We can also have our pizza oven and stuff, which will be kind of nice. I feel like this could be okay. It's very dark in there, but these counters are from Perfect Patio. Definitely a lot more space in here than we probably need. Okay, here's our string lights. So cute. Could the podium go in here? Maybe. I kind of like having a covered, like, proper patio section. It's, like, useful for me, but the people really hate the podium. They've made that much clear. Even though I feel like I need it for my career, so. A privacy wall of greenery. We could put some stuff like that in. Let me look at that. Yeah, we could just put that like along the back for fun. What happens if I scoot you? Oh my gosh, look at my wall. That's trouble. We'll have to put the half wall back. That's okay though. I like that a lot, honestly. I think that's kind of cool. That one's like in the half wall more because it's jumped to the platform. Can I just put that there? How does that look? It's fine. Yeah, these shrubs are from Perfect Patio. Why are you still jumped to the right height? Oh. Move objects. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't think I like these very much. Maybe, well, maybe we could do those in the pink. Like color with the pink. I think that could be kind of good. Snap, you're kind of like fully sat on my keyboard, so if I want to get like a ceiling fan, you're kind of blocking it so I can't type. Oh. Well, no, that's like hanging in the pole, so that's fine, in the middle. That works. That's where it's centered, right? The lights aren't the same height? Oh, geez. Why are these ones doing that? That's the height they place at. So... right when you start feeling like things are going well. Right when you start to be happy with how everything's looking. The game does this to you. No, the reason they're placing at different heights is because of the platform. It's just very strange because the entire place is on a platform. So like, you know, it's not like these lights are placing on a platform too, but you know how platforms get. They're a nightmare. How does that look at night? Oh, pretty good actually. We'll come back to that. I don't want to think about them right now because it's making me feel sad. So I'm just not going to think about it, and I'm going to instead figure out the rest of my space. Maybe I should have put like... I don't know, like maybe we shouldn't have had this be open to the outside from right there. We can move the opening somewhere else. Because I really would like to have some lounge chairs. But then where does the opening go? Oh, maybe I could have like a little gate. I have to replace it with a fence, but maybe the gate could be like right here. Let me just make sure that we all place this enough so that they're not being blocked. That way your Sims can get out. I scooted that over like a half tile. We should be there. Okay. I think that is like reasonably cute. Maybe. I guess you need to be able to walk around all of this is the problem. like these counters either. But I don't know which ones to replace it with. The bar is the main problem because I want one that has a matching bar. And like, yeah, I just, Well, Desert Lux doesn't have counters. That's the problem. It's the counters that I'm struggling with. Let's get a pool ladder. Maybe we'll get the Riviera Retreat one. We can use whatever. Should I put it over here? I think I like it over there. Okay. What if they had an umbrella? I feel like that should be kind of a light color because we're trying to almost mimic like some of the pretty pastels that we have elsewhere. So we could do it like that. Desert Lux and the recolored base game counter. We could try it. The Desert Lux one doesn't like fit. Let me show you what I mean before I like just start saying it. It doesn't make any sense when you just say it. So it kind of like isn't meant to be blended into counters. Like when you put it here, like it doesn't, I don't know how to explain it, but there's like weird gapping, I guess. But we can maybe try and make it work. See if it goes with the base game counters well enough. It's hard because you gotta find a swatch of the base game counters that work. Base game. We have like all these lovely new ones and they're not really the right vibes. You see? All this stuff and it doesn't really match right. Then you start looking at it when it's like gray and then it makes you feel sad. Like, I just, does it have to be base game? The counters? I mean, no, people were just saying the base game counters match. The whole point is that the counters don't really work. They don't really match that well. These ones don't look like they belong outside to me. These look like indoor counters. No, you can't put the pizza oven on this. It's not actually, it looks like a counter, but it's not actually a counter next to the grill. Then you say the spot A ones, but they're not gonna match this either. So the whole problem is that I don't like the swatches of them because they don't match, like, you see? Which is why I end up using this set because this set matches itself and it's a full set. The problem is the bar. Like I want counters and a bar that match. And that's apparently too much to ask of The Sims 4. And it's fine. I just don't really like it as much, but that's okay. Maybe not the black swatch. Well, but you see how like everything on this half of the lawn is black because of the fishbowl? I was kind of doing it on purpose. Guys, this part of the build is gonna be the death of me. This is kind of starting to get to me. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I will use this thing in a lighter color. Then we can find some plants. Yeah, I love the Desert Lux grill. I am with you. It's just so hard to match anything to it. I want to use it so much more than I feel like I can. I feel like we just want to have like a, maybe even just this plant. That plant and then like the perfect patio. Oh, you might even be, no, never mind. I was thinking about this. You can kind of slot it so that is like, it looks like it's on the grill, which is cool. So maybe we could do that. Lighter swatch the glass. Well, we made it black on purpose because it's quite contrasting, Mish. It was an intentional choice. I understand that you might not like it, but it was a choice that we had made on purpose to have like the dark glass color. We thought it was kind of cool. Stands out in like a really bold way. I don't know. I don't like the light counters. You guys, please. Can we not think about the counters anymore? I really don't like the light swatches of these. To me, I think that it's like kind of ugly. Like, this is not really my preference. It feels very stark compared to like this dark, cool, fancy. The patio was all built at once. Like, we're trying to imply that they put like a big addition on the house and they built all of this at once. That's why like this part is all similar and this part is very different. That was kind of the story that we were trying to tell. Again, you might not like it, but that is what we were trying to go for a little bit. So it was, we did have a plan. It's not completely random. All right, I like how that looks better. That's cool. Yeah, the legacy builds, they're so fun to do, but my God, do I just like stress about them so much. I think it's because if it were like any other regular build, I'd be like, ah, whatever. Like, I like this, you like that, whatever. We'll just put something in between and it's gonna be fine. But with the legacy build, it's like, oh, I like this thing. Chat likes 17 other things. And I care about this so much. So I like I want it to be so good, so bad. So then I just like, I like go back and forth so much with the legacy builds more than a regular build. Because I like, I worry about it so much more than a regular build, you know? It's a weird one, trying to build this sort of thing. I'm gonna try and put that out there somehow. I really would like to have like a patio table or something, but there's not a lot of space for it in this weird little backyard that we have built. Unless we wanted to maybe get rid of... That's sad. I wonder what happens if you put... Like, I wonder what it would be like if we tried to almost like build it into the hot tub a little bit more. I don't really, I don't like the hot tub being on that side. I think it's better if it's like that sort of. No, it's just so skinny. We kind of liked that it was skinny though. We have to remember that that's what we wanted. We did it on purpose. Well, if you lower the hot tub with a platform, then you have to lower everything. You need to have at least space to get into it, so. That's like, that ends up taking up a lot more room than you think to lower the platform, because you have to put like multiple, you know, at least one step down into it. So then it's like 2 tiles wider, you know. Kind of becomes a little bit different than that. We don't need to have a hot tub. Love and obsessed with the hot tub idea, but I just don't think it works. You can't always have everything. That's what I gotta keep reminding myself. Can you shrink the pond? No, the pond can't be made smaller. It glitches if you do that. The pond is the size that it is. Desert Lux. There's no chairs from Desert Lux. I know they have space to eat outdoors because of the countertop, but I would like to have something to take up space over here. That's the main thing. I don't like how it's like so plain and blank. Guys, we're gonna put yoga elsewhere. That's not gonna go on this part of the patio yet. We have to think bigger about the patio first before we talk about yoga. We have large amounts of space to fill. That will match those, which I actually really like. So let's stick to that for now. They can't eat on these. So that kind of defeats the purpose of what I was just saying, but that's okay. I do like the look of it. And I like, I don't know, it brings the color around a little bit more. From Seasons? Maybe we just get like some green, oh. Okay, we can just put some greenery over there. We don't have a chess table yet, no. We have a lot of weird things that we have to try and incorporate still. Like, I need to find a place for this as well, and everybody hates this. This was like drama before when I was trying to use it. They were not happy, so. I know, everybody really wants a pool floaty too. They have made that very clear. I've seen that many times in the chat. Okay, let's see. You stand on the podium? I'm glad. I like the idea of the podium too. Well, only because we need it for skill building. It's like necessary. Rooftop garden on the modern extension, all the way up here? Oh geez, I don't think that I really am interested in putting anything all the way up there. And certainly not like a rooftop garden all the way up there. It's really high up. Like, I cannot emphasize enough just how high up it is. We can give them a ladder to get up there, but I don't really see myself using it for gardening purposes. Ooh. Grass. Maybe if it had like a small section of grass. Is that a platform? Yeah. What if the small section of grass was like sunken? They can fit there. Well, we used the lattice ladder before. The lattice ladder I actually think is more obvious because it has like the greenery on it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and I'm sorry if I'm coming across as feeling stressed, chat. I'm like, I'm putting so much pressure on myself with this build. I'm like so, I'm like so mad at myself for feeling like I'm not doing a good enough job. So I'm like, I don't know. I hope I'm not coming across bad. Like, I'm so stressed about this because I want it to be good so bad that I'm like, it's just a Sims build. Like, it's not that serious, Kayla. You need to like, remember that we're just playing a game. I'm overthinking to the max right now. Ay, 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 ay. All right. Do we want to have the garden all the way up here? I don't know. I know everybody loves rooftop gardens so much, but I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. There's just something about it that I'm not sure if I kind of liked it being like flat up there, but I don't know. Roof garden is dangerous with Nina in the rain. Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. You think fake rooftop garden? I don't know. Well, Nina, she's gonna have her garden down here. If we don't put it up there, it'll be down here. So no matter what, Nina's in danger. So it doesn't really matter where it goes exactly, because she's gonna be at risk anyway. Maybe we could put one of the bigger ones, like in the middle of it. Well, they can't, that's not really the middle. They can't actually use that. They need to have like space to get around all sides of it. And bear in mind, right, like Nina is not in our household. She's in the other household. So it's not like I'm gonna be controlling her, telling her to go up there. So it is an interesting way to make use of the space up here that would otherwise be nothing. And then like, it's not my problem if it's slow for her to get up there because I'm not the one who's trying to control her. Like she's controlling herself, you know? Nina's my robot brew. She's kind of a star. Okay. I think we need to get some more debug landscaping. Oops. Whoa. bb.show hidden objects. bb.show live edit objects. All right, I want some of the stuff from businesses and hobbies. Add a plant behind the piano to hide the back of it. I actually kind of like the back of it. You never really get to see it, you know? It's not a bad idea to put a plant back there, but I'm okay with it being there for now. Oh, we should put this pipe like all the way up the side. We have a very large amount of space right here. So we can like really take advantage of that because it goes all the way down. This is the trellis ladder. So this is like Nina's secondary access to the yard. I know it's kind of funky, but it's cool, right? Maybe I'll just use that. Do you think that's okay? Especially if we have landscaping in front of it, which I got distracted by and didn't look at. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. This has got to be one of the worst streams that I've ever done. I feel like I'm coming across horrible. The build is coming across horrible. Like, this is just a disaster. I'm doing my best. I have that over there in a couple places. Let's get like a little bit more right here. Then we can do some of the flowers too. Okay. Those and those. Yeah, how do you even hide a podium like this? Maybe the podium goes all the way down here. No, it's kind of like too close. Dang. We could just, I think for a second there was thinking about putting it like just over here. We could just kind of shove it in the corner over here so we can debate while everyone is drowning in the shark pond. Oh my god. She can give a speech to the sharks and they can be like a test audience, you know, tell us how it's going. The loser of the debate has to go in the pond. Could it go in the front? Maybe. There's not really a lot of space in the front is the problem. Actually, no. In fact, there is no space left in the front. I thought I had more space than that. Wow. Should we do this instead? I really like this plant. It's quite big, but even if, like, I don't know, they can use just the one door, so. Maybe we should put, like, fire thing. She's gonna be in the lawyer career, so she's gonna need the research and debate skill. And so we're putting the podium in so we can skill build. It's not like fully necessary, but it's kind of fun to have. Okay, finally the yoga mat we've been talking about this whole time. I feel like I had to keep being like, guys, don't worry, I hear you. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But we'll put the yoga mat out here too, somehow. Maybe the yoga is what goes down here. In like our weird little hole in the ground. The water hose. We could put a hose somewhere. That could be good. Oh. Can't put it there because the ladder is there. I guess this thing can kind of go anywhere, right? Like we can put this down here if we want to, as long as it's on the lot. Has Nina ever done yoga? I don't know. I don't know if robots can do yoga because the robots can work out. Like Nina's always using our gym equipment. So I think that she should be able to do yoga. I feel like she has to have done yoga before. I probably had her do it when she was like stressed from work or something. You know? Yeah, what a Sims question. Can robots do yoga? Imagine like a non-simmer coming in and being like, what are you guys talking about? I'm certain they can, because they can do basically any like adult human skill, so they really should be able to. Okay, I think that this part should be public. This is gonna be, oh wait. Dan's home. This will be residential rental. I guess that's gonna be unit number 2 though. So this is unit number 1. This will be number 2. This is Nina's apartment. So they're gonna have a little bit of shared space, I've decided. And maybe like added on to our little bit of shared space, we could have like a small gym section. So this is like Nina's, well, I guess we don't really need to have it be a shared gym. This was gonna be Nina's bar, but she has a bar. So Nina has her bedroom, her robotics room that belong to just her living room that'll belong to just her kids' room, and then her kids have a bathroom. And then there's like a shared space down here that we can put gym equipment and stuff in that everybody can access. Now it's gonna be like laggy, so we should put it back. But at least this way we can like visualize it better for what the plan is. I suppose if now that we're gonna have an indoor space, the podium could just go in the basement. Now that we have this space down here. Perhaps that was what we should have done all along. Maybe that would have solved all of our problems if I would have just gotten over myself and put this down here first. Nina can do whatever she wants except get wet. Nina can do anything except get in the water. Poor Nina. Okay. I guess you can just be that color. They should be able to stand there and use those. I guess I can test it. Practice debating. Come here. Oh, poorly decorated. Yeah, she can use that. We have an office space that has the research machine already. I suppose if we really wanted to, like if we really hated it that bad, we could swap the research machine out and we could put like my computer back that I wanted. Because I wanted to have this. So if we really hated it, like the way it was looking up here, which I did, I could put my computer back and then we could have the research machine be down here. And then it's out of the way. Yeah, Nina was created by the current Sims' great-great-grandparents, I think, right? Because it was, yeah, so it's Leah's great-great-grandmother's robot. But now Nina has like raised our family for generations. Like, she's a star, to say the least. Okay, research machine, horrendous. Oh, that's what it got rid of. I knew that these things went missing. Yeah, see, look, I have my shoes in here. And they were deleted. That's so annoying. All right, let me put like, yeah, Nina's apartment's gonna have kind of a different vibe to it, it looks like. That's fine by me. We just put the gym stuff then? Yeah, I think it's the 14th generation brew. It's either 14th or 15th, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure. But we've been in this save for a long time. Alright, that's good. Maybe I'll do the Love Struck ones. Yeah, they can use the mirror to practice debate, but the podium is just so exciting. I really want to use the podium because this is like one of the only times that I will probably ever use the podium. Like, I never ever think about it or find places for it in my Sims house. So I feel very committed to trying to find a way to use the podium just because I know that, like, if we don't use it now, well then, nope, there's never going to be podium use. So even though you don't need it, I'm still like quite tempted to use it. Does that make sense? It's just kind of fun. Okay. I'm liking this like generic skill building room. What about the everyday clutter kit? Put this here. That's cute. And then we can use the rolled up yoga mat too. Maybe just like by the door in the corner. Oh, I kind of like that too. It's like the right color, so. Okay, we can debate. We can use the gym equipment. Maybe I'll put some more, like art on the, or not art, photos on the walls. Because this would be nice for us to have. And I can use my favorite refined living room plant too. I love this thing. Amazing. Okay. So all of the like ugly but necessary skill building stuff has just been shoved in this room. Which is perfect and just what we want out of this. I can get some little potted flowers. They can do yoga right here. They can climb up the trellis into the backyard where I have space to eventually have like the toddler playground equipment. And you know, I'm thinking I want to leave some room in the backyard for when we want that. The basement's gonna be, that part of the basement is shared, Jean. The other parts are gonna belong to Nina specifically. Is kind of my plan. So like this will be Nina's bedroom and Nina's robotics room, and then this will be the rest of Nina's apartment. Yeah, school projects. Exactly. We'll need space for all of that. All right. Let's figure this out for Nina's space then. Maybe I will use this little wallpaper. I may put brick along there again because I can do the brick here. So Nina's apartment is quite small, as you can see. They have like a small living room. This is the future kids' bedroom. And she's gonna have to share the kitchen. So like this whole downstairs area is gonna be shared space as well. And this is really hard to explain because it seems like so bizarre for residential rental, but like basically the bedrooms are gonna be what's the apartment separation, and like most of the public area is shared space because we're trying to pretend that like Nina still lives with us and like I want her to come and go freely. So we'll try to separate it like that. Nina actually already has a kid, and there was like this weird situation where Nina was like, hey, should I try for a baby? Like, you know how they call you like that? And I said yes, but I don't think that Nina can do that. It's like a neighborhood stories thing, and I think that it's a glitch. Because she's a robot, and like I don't think that she can have a science baby, even if she wanted one, which is very sad. So she may have another baby, she may not have another baby. We don't really know, but we're gonna maybe decorate this room for another baby as well, like they're gonna share. So we'll like set it up as though Nina has 2 kids, and then if she doesn't end up having another kid on her own, we'll give her another one. She can like adopt another one. But yeah, we're in kind of a weird situation right now where Nina was like, I want to. And like, it doesn't, yeah. Yeah, I saw people saying that it's possible and that it's like some kind of bug. I've seen people say that they've had science babies with robots before. So I don't know, but we'll have to see if it ever appears. And we'll just keep an eye out for it for a little bit longer. It's a very strange situation that we have found ourselves in, though, for sure. I'm gonna decorate Nina's apartment to be a little bit darker, too, I think. Kind of more her vibe. That's cool. I don't really know if I like the back of that, but it is what it is. Someone said that male robots can get pregnant with aliens. Yeah, see, I've never tried that. I've actually never played with a boy robot before. Which is like kind of funny to think about, but yeah, I've never actually I haven't tested that myself. So I don't really know how it works. I don't think that they can get in there. We'll have to leave that open a little bit more. Another very Sims thing to say. Yeah, it's like if you don't know what we're talking about and you hear that, you're probably like, what's going on here? Like, what you guys on about now? It's very funny, that thought. Robots come with university. You can craft them in university. I'm sorry you're having a hard day, friend. Hopefully it gets better. I'm glad that we can hopefully like be a little distraction for you. I relate to that a lot, very heavily. Trying to think about literally anything else, Twitch. Just like lose yourself in The Sims for a little bit. It works. It does work. All right, that's very close to Nina's front door. I really liked this, but I feel like, oh no, there should be enough space for her to get around still in there. Even if it's really tight, I think that's okay. I don't really like this, but it'll be cool. Forgot about Baby, that was a great era. Oh, I loved the Baby Bell era. That was so fun. That was one of my favorite eras of my Legacy Challenge. I had this sim, she was like a famous actress, and her name was Baby Bell. Her last name is Bell, but like Baby Bell is a kind of cheese. So it's just dumb, but like her name was Baby and she was a famous actress. She did very well too. Miss her. Her house was actually Baby Bell would have loved this house. This color scheme is like very Baby Bell. If you were around for that time, she would have loved it here. Rip Baby Bell, you would have loved businesses and hobbies. Yeah, it's very, very much her vibe though, for sure. Oh, his name was K Bell, like cable, and he was an engineer, bro. Oh, Warren didn't have a punny name. Warren, he was actually like, he appeared from us wishing on a wishing well. And he was born with the name Warren, so we kept it. But I didn't like give him like a punny. Normally we give the Bell family like those punny names, but he doesn't have one because he was a wishing well sim. So I didn't want to change his name because that felt wrong. Like, you know, he was a child. So for me to take this like child age sim and be like, actually your name is not good enough. It just like felt wrong. It didn't seem like I should be doing that, so I didn't change his name. But it kind of has like a, some people always said that it was kind of like Warning Bell, like because his name is Warren and he's like chased by death and stuff, which I can see as well. So like Warning Bell, almost like the, I don't know, he's getting warnings about death or something. So there are ways that you can try and make it work. You can tell a story somehow with that. Yeah, I like the punny names though. We're definitely running low on them. I think that we're gonna reach a point, probably not that far off, where we're like, we're running low on options. We're gonna start like doing some weird like stretch ones that maybe don't make that much sense, but you can just try and pretend they do. Yeah, Leah Bell, like liable. Yeah, she's gonna be a lawyer, Brew. Yeah, a lot of people say things like dumbbell, and I just don't like that. That one I don't think is. I think that's not okay. Like that, I don't want to name my sim dumb. Like, that one I don't really like so much. Jingle Bell comes up a lot too, but we have to have a baby with Daddy Winter, I think, for that one to be appropriate. So we'll have to save that for some point soon. That one gets suggested a lot. Yeah, we have a long list of suggestions and like things that we've been thinking about and holding on to for a while. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we had Barb Bell. Barb was like she was into fitness and stuff back in the day. I actually love that with this rug. I think that's kind of cool. And like Taco Bell comes up all the time as well. It's like one of the most suggested ones. And I've like sort of avoided it on purpose because I don't love the idea of like naming my sim after a brand. Like, I mean, I have to do it with Baby Bell, but Baby Bell feels a little bit less like, I don't know, Taco Bell is like so, it's Taco Bell. Like, it's like, it's different. You know? It's bigger. Taco Bell, if you pay me, maybe. If you pay us, we'll consider it. Maybe I'll just paint all the walls dark blue. Except for the ones that have that accent color. No, that should be white still. All right, clock. Maybe we could get another ceiling fan or something. We already had a Fae. And she died very tragically. So maybe we could bring her back, I don't know. But we did already have one. You play for this long and like everybody has multiple kids, you really start running low on sims. And like start running low on names, I mean to say, I guess. All right, let's try that. Maybe we put some more magazines or something. I had some in here, but I love these ones. To me, they're so cute. Okay, Nina's living room. So this is gonna be the room for the kids. Right now, there is a child. And Nina's gonna have possibly an infant at some point soon. Faye died in a fire, I'm pretty sure. I think that she got, like, she was trying to make pizza, and she wasn't even in our house anymore. Like, she came over to visit, and she was trying to make pizza, and she got caught on fire. And I swear to you, I didn't do it on purpose. Like, that was a genuine, like, true accident that happened to Faye, and it was devastating. But I'm pretty sure she caught on fire. Curtains in the living room. Well, I didn't put curtains because I kind of liked the big arched window, so I didn't want to cover it. But if you think we should, we can. I really like the arch of it. I would love to have like, honestly, I actually kind of like those. I haven't really ever used those before in that swatch. We already had a sim called Dory Bell Mad, which is like very similar. The like Adora Dory thing both comes up a bunch. So we've kind of done that too. Yeah, it kind of looks like lace. It's cool. What about the little fireplace tool things? I'm not clipping, I don't know. Who's my favorite heir? I don't know. It's hard to choose like a specific favorite because like, I don't know, it feels like mean to pick a favorite. Like I like all my little Sims, you know? I really liked when we played, honestly, like the very beginning was really fun for me. Like the first couple Sims, like Amber and like the start of the fire toilet, like that was like a moment, you know? But like if we talk more recent, like I really love playing with Baby a lot. I don't know. I liked when we went to university too. That was fun. So there's just so many ideas. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Sorry to be like indecisive and annoying about it because that's not what you asked, but it just depends also on the day. You know, like when someone asks you like, what's your favorite song off such and such album? And you're like, well, today it's this, but it might be different tomorrow. I feel like I might even feel that way about my Sims a little bit. I'm like, well, like it kind of depends on the day. Like perhaps my opinion will change. Yeah, I never just say one, do I? Always like pick a bunch of options. Let's see, growing together. Let's decorate this room like kind of cute for the Sims when they get older. Even though we're gonna have a baby, I feel like because we're playing on short lifespan and they grow up so quick, I feel like it's in our best interest to sort of set it up like for the future. So we decorate it for a couple of kids. Did Gerald eat the cake on purpose? All right, look. That was me. That was me. But all the other times somebody has died, that was an accident. Gerald, though, that one was me. Anyway. We've talked about that on stream before, right? I've said. Okay. Oh, let's use this one, because that one kind of matches fine-ish, right? Gerald didn't deserve that? Yeah, but it was so exciting, though, wasn't it, when he died? I should kill an heir again soon. Or, well, that was an heir's partner, it wasn't the heir. I should kill another Sim soon. Who's it gonna be? What am I gonna do? You never know. Yeah, we could like kill Leo's wife or something. We're gonna have them get divorced. What if, maybe I could try and like rig it so that she dies of anger when they get divorced or something exciting like that. I don't know. Not like actually rig it, but like heavily encourage it. Didn't you just recently unalive Warren's brother? I didn't kill him! I didn't, right? Wait. I know I was talking about wanting one of them to die. Did he die in a fire? I think that was like a genuine, like, kind of accident. Like, it wasn't like a full-on accident, but it was like kind of an accident. You know, like it wasn't supposed to be just then and there and like that. sim. But I had been talking about wanting to kill a sim for a while, but like I didn't plan that particular way. It just sort of like happened to him. When I say these things out loud, it feels like really bad. Like, and the fact that I don't fully remember if I did it on purpose or not is like, cause like, did I lie so hard that I convinced myself that it was an accident? Or was it like actually an accident? You know? Like, what's the truth there? I don't... That's really funny, actually. This makes me seem really evil. They were triplets though. It was way too many Sims. Like that's unnatural. We didn't need to have that many kids in our house. I had too many people in the household. It was a nightmare. Like something had to change. Okay? And it's unfortunate that results in like, you know, someone has to die, but it was for the best. I did not want triplets. There's a dark blue stripe in the dining room. Ooh, thank you. Okay, we have that. Maybe we put like a little bookshelf. I love this one. So that could be good in there. Oh, we should save. Oh, I forgot about that, Snowy. I haven't had a baby taken away in so long. I had a baby taken away, was that baby's kid? That was a triplet? And then it like, that I honestly think was an accident. I didn't mean to... Or maybe it was baby's sibling. There were 3 of them. Oh yeah, and then I had to bring the one back. Because it was like baby, Barb, and then... the boy is... who knows? Wasn't there another one? Bruce! Bryce? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, Barb is still alive in my save because Barb's a vampire, so she never died. She's still going strong. Brick was a different save. Brick was Tomato's brother in the Not So Berry challenge. Oh my god, when you start playing this long, seriously, it gets like confusing. Like trying to explain this to people is like so absurd. You know what I'll never forget about Brick in the Not So Berry challenge that I just thought was so funny? So often during that era of Not So Berry, I would get chat messages being like, you named your sim Brick? What kind of a name is Brick? And then I'd be like, Brick has a sister named Tomato. Nobody ever said anything about Tomato. I mean, I'm sure they did, it just wasn't his comment. But it was always the comments about Brick, and nobody was like, Tomato? Who's Tomato? But Brick is a name. Like, people are named Brick. But Brick was what was weird to people, not Tomato. They were confused by the existence of Brick instead, which is just so funny to me. Anyway, they did, but you banned them all. Christine stopped any anti-Tomato commentary in the chat. I guess that's what happened, huh? Tomato is my son's name. It's a lovely name. It's a wonderful name. But yeah, I liked that era. It's just really funny to me when people like, this is gonna sound so silly to say out loud, but like when people find the names that I choose shocking like that, it just makes me laugh so much. Like I love to do little like it's just goofy. It's goofy. Yeah, my sim's named Tomato, and what about it? It's fun. Okay, this is Nina's little, like, robotics room. Oh my god, yeah, Penelope had like 20 kids because of MC Command Center. That was a time too. Okay, Nina's gonna need to have like some little decorative robots that we can put on a shelf. Jort is still your favorite? Oh yeah, the Jort era, because it was like confusing in more than one way. They were like, why is your sim blue? And then I'd say, oh, it's Jort. And they'd be like, what? What? And I'm like jean shorts, Jort. Blue Gen, not so berry, Jort. It's just Jort. Jort is like, and Smurf. Oh my god, because Jort had a sibling called Smurf. Even worse. It was a great time back then. And then they would say like, why is it dressed like that? And I'd be like, oh, well, it's named Smurf. Because Smurf used to wear the gnome costume, always. And like only the gnome costume. And everybody would be like, well, what's Smurf wearing? And I would say, well, it's just Smurf, like, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna use the sleek bathroom shelves. I think I need to alt place them. Unfortunately. Maybe put you like right there. Because then I can line you up with this. And that gives me enough space to scoot that over. And then I have enough space for... Oops. I want to place you in the middle, and then you go like right there. Okay, those are Nina's robots. I think I have some more robots. Like, I think I have some like little things that we've crafted, and I guess I'll put those on the top shelf once we move in here with Nina, right? Maybe we could put a dartboard in here just for fun. If I put this here, can they still throw it? I don't think so. I can just put this by the door though, and that could be a good time. Give Nina something to do. Yeah, she also has that pet vacuum. I guess I didn't put that anywhere. It can just go up here. We can get the pancake swatch, actually. Maybe we should put one of these in the main house. Right? Why not? Maybe Nina can have the little robot looking thing, because that feels very her. Oh no, it can have an eye because it's her pet! Okay. If you were a robot, what else would you put in your little robotics room? I'm kind of feeling like maybe something like this, like the chemical analyzer. Not because we need it, but just because, like, I don't know, it's like a thing to have. That feels kind of robot-y. Where is high school years? What about, oh, let's do the like periodic table. There you go. Maybe she can get a cork board too. No, never mind. She put that back there in her office. Oh, the Elements collection. That could be good. sort of nearby the periodic table. Can I just scoot that way into the wall? That feels good to me. Oh, you can get friendship with the talking toilet. Let's put the talking toilet in here. Yeah, I can totally see Nina with that one. What? Can I put that in? Oh, it doesn't fit in that bathroom. Dang, that would have been cool. We could potentially use it in this bathroom as well. Because I never use the talking toilets. Now I'm like suddenly kind of excited about this. And sort of feeling like this could be fun for us. What does the pink swatch look like? It has like the green on it, which kind of like icks me out. You always use the fancy one, the Potty Mouth 2000. It's like the colors that are the problem for me. That's why I don't have it. Mustache, I haven't seen that one. That sounds like a good one. We should write that down. Maybe we could have, I don't know, we'll have to figure out some kind of future gen that could use that, but that is an idea. Okay, and then this will be Nina's room. The pink swatch, but you guys, it's like so scary. You really think the watermelon one is right for us? With like how beautiful this bathroom is. No, I haven't picked a new last name for the new legacy. The green is barely noticeable. That's an outright lie, Christine, but I'll use it anyway. I mean, it's a legacy house, so it can be weird. It can be weird. The pink of the other toilet fits better. Yeah, I am with you on that. But it's still like green, so I'm just gonna use it anyway. This is in the kids' room, so it's fine. Make it compost. Yeah, I have like a list of last names that I was like going between that I haven't fully decided on, like which one it will be. But we have some options. I haven't created the founder yet. I'm not gonna make the founder for the new legacy on stream because we're gonna play it for the first day on the first Saturday of my fundraiser on Twitch. And I have found in the past that I am not the most productive at times like that. So we will make her beforehand and then I'll like unveil the sim on stream. Because if I made the sim on stream that day, it would take me like so long. Like an unbelievable amount of time. And that's no good. No, we're not gonna have a starter home. We're gonna have like no house, empty lot, bed and a toilet, you know, one of those situations. And then we'll work our way up to a house is my plan. I wanted to kind of match the vibe of this room up here, but I don't know yet. But yeah, I haven't made the sim yet. I'll probably do that. I don't know, a couple weeks. Closer to the fundraiser starting, probably. Because if I make the sim now, then I'm gonna be like, oh man, I want to play with my sim, and I will not start it until the fundraiser. Like I'm saving it on purpose. No, that's ugly. I'm not this year, Snowy. No, they had like their big St. Jude Summit like Play Live thing this week, and I didn't go. They invited me, but I didn't go because I just was a little bit stressed out with like the thought of traveling while like deep in the midst of all this like last minute planning and setting up for the fundraiser. I thought that like trying to go somewhere on top of it was too much. And I'm really sad to miss it because I couldn't go last year either. Last year I couldn't go because Snap had emergency surgery. So that, you know, was out. And then this year I was just too stressed. But hopefully next year I can make it because I feel very, very sad to have missed out. But it's just been too much going on. Yeah, anyway. Last year was not good. I had like everything booked for it too, and then I had to be like, I'm so sorry you guys, but I literally cannot leave my cat unattended. Like my like sister would have watched her, but I just couldn't. Snap had like such a hard time after the surgery, and you know, she was like, obviously she was fine, but she like wasn't getting around very well and like needed to be supervised, so she didn't like try and jump somewhere she shouldn't, like that sort of thing was going on, and I just like I couldn't go anywhere at the time. Yeah, definitely couldn't make that happen. It was a rough time. So I had to like lock her in my office with me 24/7, so that I could watch her like when I was streaming. I have like the cat cam on her. Yeah. She didn't usually try and like do anything wacky, but like literally I didn't trust her to get down from this. I had like a little set of cat stairs. I still have them. They're in my bedroom now, which is actually a good thing because she uses them to get onto our bed now. But I didn't trust her to get down off this chair because she was like on a lot of medication because she was like literally had a wound this big from her surgery, which yeah is the size of the cat, and so she was on like a lot of gabapentin, and it was making her so wobbly that like she would have face planted off this thing, like, and I'm not exaggerating, like she couldn't be trusted to even do that. So like it was hard to have her around. She had cancer, Ashlyn. She had a cancerous mass on her hip, so they had to remove it, and it was a big one. It was a big one. They literally like it was like her entire side of her body this tall, the incision that they had to open, and yeah. Oh, Nina used to have this picture of the ocean above her bed, because the story is that Nina like dreams of the ocean and she wants to go so bad, but obviously she can't because like she's a robot. We gave her like that picture of the ocean in her old room as well, which is kind of mean, but it's her passion. She yearns for the ocean. Yeah, it's really hard, man, when your pets need to be supervised like that. And she was definitely going through it. It was a tough time for sure. But she's a lot better now. Like it doesn't affect her at all anymore. She's fine. So healed completely. She's not even bald anymore. She was bald for a while. It takes a long time for the like fur that they shave to grow back. So she was looking rough for a while there. Like literally the entire side of her body was shaved. It was funny because if you saw her from like this side, it's like, oh, normal cat. Then she turns this way, her entire body is shaved. She looked so bad. Like it was hilarious. She was like in a majorly scrunkly era at the time. But kind of funny. And then if she would like come into the cat cam and like come and sit with us, everybody in chat would start spamming bald. Which, when you think about it, is kind of messed up. Like, here's my little old ancient cancer patient cat, and everybody's saying bald when they see her. She can't read though, so she didn't know. But yeah, she looked rough. She looked rough for sure. And she was bald. It wasn't mean. They were just pointing out the truth. They were just saying it like it was, I guess. Yeah, it was Shella that started it by yelling bald in my DMs, and everybody started copying her. But now she's back to her normal self. So sometimes in like, it's hard to tell. You can't really see it anymore. Like she obviously has a big scar, but her fur is long and covers it. But sometimes like when she sits here on the cat tree, like if the sun is directly shining on her, like in the right way, you can kind of see like the, almost like a difference in her fur, like where the line of her scar is. But like literally like 90% of the time, 95% of the time, you can't see it at all, which is very interesting to me. Like how hidden it was. But you can kind of tell, like glitching fur. Yeah, there's like a parting of it, I guess. So you can see the parting a little bit in certain lights, but not always. And most people wouldn't like probably notice. I only notice it because I like kind of am looking for it, you know. I don't know what to put on this shelf for Nina. Maybe just some like. This is like diapers. Can we pretend that maybe it's like products for her? It's like oil in case she needs to oil herself because she's a robot. I don't know. That's a little bit of a stretch. It's grease. Robot skincare, if you will. Oh, I just had an idea and then I lost it. Oh, the Polaroid, somebody in chat said, that's right. Comfy gamer. She can have this. Oh, she can have a fish. Hey guys, don't put fish in bowls. Nina's going to though. Okay. Yeah, it's like special cloths and then some oil in there. Yeah. Right. Maybe I will shrink this even further. I kind of like the room being a weird shape. I find it sort of exciting. Oh, that's a good one. Tobor. Where is he? Maybe he could go... Forget that candle, let's put Tobor. Oh, we could do a closet. And we could do like a closet. Maybe she could woohoo in there. That's a good idea. Hey, what do you think would happen? I guess I just have to put this back, huh? I was gonna say, what do you think would happen if I didn't build the wall? But that seems nice. Yeah, she has them. Did I put umbrellas by her front door? I know we put umbrellas by our front door, but are they in here? No. She needs more. Emphasis on the umbrellas. She needs to have plenty of space for those. Let's get a mirror. Something like, I do like this one. Haven't used that one in a while. And maybe she could have another picture, and it can be kind of like a beachy color. If there was an in-game way to make Nina into a human sim, would I do it? Oh my goodness. I actually think yes, because lore-wise, I think Nina wants to be a human, like, so bad. Like, Nina has made that desire of hers clear. Like, she would love to be a human. I think she would do anything to be a human. It would be sad for me, because if Nina became human, that would mean she would be mortal. And, like, would have the ability to die, which is devastating. No, they can't be reborn. No, she doesn't even have, like, the thing. But yeah, she would love that. She would love to be a human. But it would be really sad if she was mortal. But you just got, like, think about it, right? Like, this is her dream. Maybe that could be like a whole story arc where we make like Nina the legacy heir. We just like skip out on somebody's kids. We're like, no, Nina's the heir this time. And we like wish for her to become a human. And then I use mods to cheat her into being a human. And then she becomes a human and she has like her human story arc. That would be kind of fun. So maybe like, well, let's wait and see what Leah's kids end up being like. Because we might like them. We can wait until the kids are like kind of flops. And if the kids are a flop, then we can think like, okay, let's do Nina instead as the heir. Nina's my Sims robot in my YouTube Let's Play. If you haven't seen it, don't worry about it. Just imagine like my Sims robot is who we're talking about in the Legacy Challenge. She could be a mermaid. She would love that. Well, the kids wouldn't be flops as kids. They'd be flops when they grow up. And that happens. Like, sometimes you just, you know? Nina. Icon that she is. Oh, boy. Hi, Snap. You came here right on time. It's like you know that it's almost 7 and we're gonna end stream soon. Cats are very impressive. We were talking all about you. I was telling them about your surgery last year. I know, sore subject. Sorry to bring it up. It's a rough time. I keep getting like in my featured photos because it's like, oh, this day last year, like pictures of Snap from last year, like in her cone and stuff. Oh, she was so cute though. Wait, look, let me show you. God, I hate how they changed the Photos app. Like, honestly, it's like so gross now. I can never find things the way that I want to. Oh my gosh, but look at this. She had this like little flower cone. She was like a little flower. So cute. She didn't even know how cute she was. And look at this one. She would just like lay in her little bed in her little flower comb. Oh my god. And she hated it, but it was so cute. And obviously she needed it because she couldn't be touching her incision, but oh, it was so cute. That's my little Snap. My little sunflower. She probably didn't like being compared to a sunflower because I don't think she really likes her friend Sunny very much either. That's the cone that made you sew your own flower cone for your giant breed dog because they were all too small. Oh, sewing your own is so smart. That's awesome. All right, we gotta finish a couple extra things outside. I've been talking a lot and I haven't finished it completely, so we gotta do that and then we can go. Oh, I know, Snappy, thank you so much. Then we'll be done. Do you think Nina, maybe Nina could have the gnome one? Maybe Nina like really likes gnomes or something. Cause it's like another occult type or something and she's like really invested in the idea of other occults or something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Christine. Oh, there's so many games that I want to play on stream. Oh no. There's just never enough time, is there? We'll get there. These are her friends. Yeah, that's cute. I love that. Good thing you're streaming for a month soon. And you know what, Christine? There's still not going to be enough time. I made some good progress on scheduling today. There's still not enough time for everything. I'm gonna put a bike. I love that. So cute. Nina would probably like to ride a bike. I could see that for her. That's cute and colorful. Okay. This doormat is base game, but it was from the like holiday event, I think. So you had, it's so annoying that it was like a limited time event. I feel like so annoying even saying it. But it was from the like Cozy Celebrations holiday event. So it's, if you didn't get it then, you can't get it now, which I know sucks so bad. Yeah, let me look. Okay, so this isn't like 100% confirmation yet, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna do the 24-hour unpause stream on May 17th. I would start it at like 4 in the afternoon on the 17th, and it would go like until the afternoon on Sunday. Or potentially I would start it earlier in the day, maybe at like noon or something. I haven't fully decided yet. It depends if I want to stream beforehand or not, I guess. Like, so we'll figure it out. I don't know. Oh, a month from today. That's funny. But yeah, it's going to be like that weekend, 17th, 18th, I think. Middle of the month-ish. That's your busiest day of the year. I'm sorry. Hey, it'll end up being mine too, because I will be on for 24 hours straight. Okay, Grimbike. That's when you graduate. Oh, very exciting. Very exciting. But yeah, I don't hold me to that too much. Like, don't like make mega plans based on that yet, because I haven't like finalized the schedule yet. But I can't imagine myself changing the day of that, because it has to be on the weekend. And the last weekend is out, and I have other plans for the first couple, so I think that's going to be the day. I think that'll be the day. All right, what else do you want to put out here? I feel like this is... Oh, are those colors okay? I think they are. Could we do that and then like a little seat or a bench or something? What about a rocking chair? That might be kind of a fun thing to put out front. It's starting to look kind of busy. No, Harpy, I don't do any sponsored content during the fundraiser on purpose, like on stream. I don't really feel like that's the vibe. I try very hard. Oh, we can't put this there. They need to be able to access the mailbox. I try very hard to try and get brands to do like giveaways and stuff, but it's not, they're not ever paying me, and like the whole stream's not sponsored. It's just like, oh, I have a giveaway of such and such thing, you know, in case people are trying to get involved. But okay, so we can't put anything there because I don't want to block the mailbox, so never mind. These bricks on the floor are from the Star Wars pack, and on the wall it's from Businesses and Hobbies. Okay. Take a look around. How do we feel? I think that's good. Let's do a tour. So here is the main house. We'll start with the main house, okay? When you first come in, this is gonna be Leah's like entryway and dining room. Oh, she doesn't have an umbrella anymore. I must have gotten rid of them. I guess that's okay. We have them on the other side. So this is like Leah's entryway and dining room. They have space for family photos and stuff. You come further forward. This is the big kitchen area, and we have a bar inside. Forward again, we have a bathroom downstairs, and then this part is like this cool modern addition with a games table, a piano. There's like a living room with a big fancy TV over here. When you go upstairs from here, like up to this loft, this is like Leah's lofted lawyer office, which is quite fancy. She's got a lot going on up there. Did I put a trash can outside? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Then you go upstairs, like the main upstairs. And this is like the grandparents' bedroom. So this is where Warren and his husband are gonna live. So my sim Leah, this is like her dad's. They live in this room. And then her little brother, who is the Grim Reaper's baby, lives in this room. So they have kind of like a different vibe in their rooms. That's okay. We've got like a simple little hallway with space for like my collectibles and space for like more photos. I'm gonna hang up like diplomas and stuff on this wall. This is for a future baby. We're not like pregnant or anything yet. We won't have a baby yet, but we will eventually. So we just kind of like put some stuff in here for when the baby does come. There's a bathroom for the baby in here and like for potentially another future kid that'll live here. But we decorated this room as like a art room temporarily. We don't really need this, but we also don't need an extra bedroom. So we're using it for the kid right now, or using it for the crafts right now. And then it could be for a kid later. And then upstairs again onto the 3rd floor. This is like the primary suite, this whole thing. So there's like an upstairs hallway area that's kind of an office space a little bit. So we've got another computer, more pictures. Then there's like a really fancy bedroom in this area. Lots of cute things like the vanity and stuff. In here, we have the fancy bathroom. Loads of things going on, plus a little walk-in closet. And that's like the whole main house. From here, you can get into the outside, and we have like a pool, there's lounge chairs, there's like a bar and grill. I have my shark pond so I can kill Sims. Over this way, we have a telescope so I can kill Sims. There's extra grass space for if we in the future ever want to have like school projects, things like that outside. I do need an outdoor trash can, so I'm just gonna put one like right here. And then on the other unit, on the other door, this is my robots room. And we've done this kind of weird because I intend to make basically this entire 1st floor public shared space. So this is like a shared area. That way, when Nina, my robot, is around, I'll still see her like in the main house. Because I'm really attached to this robot and I'm not comfortable with her living super far away yet. But I don't have enough space in my house for her and her kid and me and my kids and everything. So she lives in her own unit now, like residential rental unit. But this way, this will all be shared space, and then like the upstairs will be private space, you know? So that's like unit 1. And then over here, this is Nina's house. So Nina has like a little mini living room of her own, but we want her to mostly use our living room if she can. Nina also has a bathroom for her kid. She's got her kids' room in here. We only have one right now, but we might have another one, so I put bunk beds. And then in the basement, this is gonna be shared space too. So it's like a gym, research machine, podium, you know, sort of like skill building room. They can get here from the outside, which is kind of interesting. This is actually a ladder. And then Nina has her own robot room and another robot bedroom. So, could switch the bathroom around, have you an ensuite to the kids. I guess that's true because the robots can't use it, but I'm okay with the like the bathroom being in the hallway because if they have guests or something, and it's kind of cool because we have like this fancy secret bookcase door so Nina can come and go into the shared space, so we don't have to worry about her not being around. It's kind of a funky build. We also have like a rooftop garden on top of this like fishbowl we've been calling it with the weird modern extension. I haven't really lived in a house like this, so it's definitely different, and I think that's what makes it cool. I like to do funky little things like this for legacy builds. But yeah, I think that covers the exterior. Let me save the game. I put a trash can outside. We have a thermostat, we got fire alarm, we have mailbox, there's a ladder to the roof. I think we've got it. So I'm glad that you all like it. I know it was a process, and I was probably so grumpy and annoying when I was trying to build it. I'm an overthinker to the max, and I worry about my legacy builds. I put way too much pressure on them, so I'm sorry if I was being a brat. I wasn't trying to be. It's just that I was like, really, Nina deserves the world, you know? So, burglar alarm. Oh, did I put a, yeah, we have a burglar alarm. Yes. There isn't one by the back door, but I guess I could put another one. It would be kind of exciting if she broke in without it though, wouldn't it? But we might as well have one. There's a kitchen trash can. Yeah, I have a money trash can. I got pet bowls. This is the back door to the backyard, Potter, right here. Okay, ready? I spent more money than I thought I was going to on this. I was trying to spend like 250, but I thought we were gonna end up on like 200,000. We're at 233,000, so I did save, yeah. All right, how many bedrooms is it? 5 plus Nina. 7? Jeez. Legacies are wild. Playing like this is ridiculous. Okay, then Nina has a bathroom. There's one downstairs. I think there's 4 bathrooms in this house. Like 1 on every floor. Okay. The new house for my Nightmare Legacy Challenge on YouTube. I will be using this as a residential rental lot, and the left side will belong to my robot. The rest of the main house is for the family. Hashtag lilsimsie. Okay, for the Legacy family. I'm scared to see how many packs are in this. No, you wouldn't think it's 7 bedrooms. It doesn't really look as big as it is from the outside, does it? You think 4 pages of packs? I bet it's 4 pages of packs too. How many packs? Yes. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. I didn't try to limit packs at all with this one. I just went for it. Oh dear. Oh. We got it. Oh my god, a full page of expansion packs. And then some. Not that many game packs. Oh my god, this is one of the worst I've done. It's almost 4 full pages of packs. Normally, it's like, if there's 4 pages, it's like 4 up until like right here. But that many extra. Oh, jeez. You think we're due for a base game house soon? Yeah. Yeah. I recorded a limited pack build to post on YouTube this weekend. So there's that. Maybe when we do our little springy build, we can try and focus it on like a few less packs. Maybe we could do a base game. How about this? Base game on Monday. Base game on Monday. we can do what we want, you know? But for a legacy, it's not really a problem to use a bunch of packs. Like, it's a legacy build, so it's different, you know? We can do a base game house on Monday. That'll be nice. No, it won't be a mold Monday. We did mold Monday last week. Guys, we can't, this is very serious. We can't overdo mold Monday, because if we do it too often, it loses the charm. It needs to be like a special occasion. And we did one on this Monday. So we gotta like space it out, you know? What's that? It's just, we built a moldy house on a Monday once and we called it Mold Monday. And then I did it again, called it Mold Monday again. And now when we build like stinky houses on purpose, it's Mold Monday. And so there's not really that much to explain. It doesn't make any sense. That's like the whole thing of it. But when you commit to it, it's fun. Minimal packs Monday. Minimal packs Monday. There you go. If we did Among Us on a Monday, it could be Murder Monday. Oh, that's drama. Our next Among Us is on a Monday. It's Monday the 28th. I just checked on my schedule. That's so fun. Murder Monday. We got some big Mondays coming for us. That's terrible. That is super, super terrible. Didn't we do it on a Tuesday last time and call it like Trader Tuesday or something? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Well, that'll be fun. Oh, all of my stickers. Did I tell you this? All of the stickers that I bought for the fundraiser came yesterday or the day before. Honestly, I don't remember. But the stickers came. I have 3,000 stickers in this house right now. On my dining table, I have a stack literally this tall, and I'm not exaggerating, maybe even taller because I haven't been 2 stacks. Like this much of the cards and 3,000 stickers because I bought 1,500 of each sticker. $3,000 is absurd. I haven't actually showed them to Shelly yet either, so I need to show her tonight, but very exciting. No, the cats don't really care about them. I haven't told you what the stickers are yet. It's like a surprise. I guess. But I think people will like it, so it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Yeah, we're gonna play Among Us again this month. It's kind of because we like didn't play Among Us in March. We like did it on April 1st on purpose because we were gonna do it in March and then we were like, oh my god, wait, April Fool's Day. How silly of us, we had to do it that day. So then we were like overcompensating, I guess. Anyway, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I know I like talk about the fundraiser literally nonstop, but it's because it's like consuming me right now. You know, like the planning of it. It's all I am thinking about at this current time. Oh, and I'm lagging bad. Oh, it came back. All right, who knows? I'm gonna end stream soonish anyway. Yeah, it's heavily on my mind, so it's just I've been talking about it a lot because it's what I'm thinking about and what I'm working on. Maybe we could go and say hi. Oh, how about this? Okay, so stream schedule plan real quick. So tomorrow we're gonna play The Sims 2, and tomorrow is the Drag Race finale. Doesn't affect stream at all, but I'm gonna be in a really good mood because tomorrow is a holiday in my mind. So that's very exciting. And then on Saturday, we're gonna do a spring themed Sims build, like very springy, lots of flowers, like that sort of thing. And Dabney is doing a springy Sims build right now. Lots of flowers. This is the vibe. So I might go over and say hi to Dabney. And we can see what that house looks like and stuff. But we've got a fun couple of days, I think, coming up. So I will, wait. That was the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. Claire's not even live. Why did that happen? It's like my Twitch autofill to Claire's thing. Anyway, I was trying to copy paste Dabney. I literally have Dabney's stream open and I was copying and pasting. Weird. Anyway, we're gonna write Dabney and I will see you all over there. Maybe it glitched. Whatever, I fixed it. It's fine. It's back. All is good. But we'll go over there and say hi and then I'll catch you tomorrow, okay? Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. And I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Goodbye!